I just took out Taking Flight. I'm very excited to read it because everyone says it's very good.
I read that book already. It's so good. I'm gonna read The Heartbreakers by Ali Novak over the break, and I forgot the other book.
I'm reading 2 books in between my Harry Potter books. I'm gonna read a Harry Potter book after The Red Bandana because I like the Space Out series books because I don't like reading them all next to each other because it makes it feel like one big book, and I like the different genres of the book.
Yeah, we're really excited about this new tool at Hommocks. It's essentially an electronic reading log that replaces some of the conventional paper and pencil logs that we've used over the years to help kids track their independent reading. And it's part of the district's effort to really promote voluminous, engaged reading for all children across the grade. Each time kids finish a book, they log not only the author and title of the book, but they also record the source of the book. Where did they get it? Did they get it from the classroom library, the Hommocks library, the public library? Did they get it from home? They also identify whether or not they have what we would call a next up book. Do they know what they're going to read next? And so our ability now to go in, for teachers to go in and analyze that information and use it for planning decisions is really phenomenal.
As a leadership team, really 3 years ago, we started to ask some big questions about what our kids are reading, how much are they reading, and how we can better prepare and support teachers in conferring with kids and getting kids reading voluminously and getting kids reading successfully. But what we've done is we've taken an entire school and created really a complex band of data so that we can support all teachers and all kids and really make important decisions based on purchasing and sort of institutional direction around curriculum.
The entire dashboard is powered by a simple Google form. And then it filters information through a spreadsheet, which we can then pull information from very easily. And the benefit of this is that we can create different ways of interacting with the data. For example, students are able to see all the books that they've logged using a particular dashboard. Teachers are able to see the data as a whole for the entire student body at Hommocks using a different dashboard.
So my favorite thing about the dashboard is that it is in real time. So if a student right now goes onto a computer in the library and logs a book, I think maybe every 30 seconds to a minute, it will go, oh, dun, da, da, da. It updates. And you'll see a book or two added to our, all books read, and then the graphs will change in real time. They're always talking about like the most popular books, and of course like what team is logging the most books and that sort of thing. So then we'll go into the lab, I'll give them a chance to log, and then they run out and ooh and ah over how many books they've logged in, that period.
And for planning purposes, that's really helpful because if I'm home planning my conferences for the next day, I can see what the kids are reading and maybe put together a stack of books for them based on what they've read or even based on what they've abandoned, and just think about like how I want to proceed with that kid and what kind of, what our conference should center around.
In addition to helping us and guiding us with purchasing, the data dashboard also is a place we can look to when we notice that students aren't logging. It helps us to figure out what's going on with that student and to maybe have some conferences with that student and see what kind of books he or she likes and hopefully give them a preview stack and get them going with some new and great titles.
We've discussed with the high school computer science department ways of utilizing their expertise to create some sort of app-based view of the data that will not only allow us to continue interacting with the data, but also allowing us to use machine learning and artificial intelligence in ways that can bring it to the next level. To give you an example, we're exploring what we're calling the Amazon model, in which students can be recommended books that they might be interested in based on previous entries that they've submitted.
I'm reading Mockingbird, and Miss Maxwell suggested the book to me, and I really like the book because it's about a girl, the main character, whose brother is passed away, and the dad is really sad about it. And I'm excited to read more.
At first I was reading books with a lot of pictures, but then I changed into advancing more reading, less pictures and more words and harder things to read.